Get in the frame. Nigel, get in the frame.
I don't know why you bother.
You telling people hello?
Children are not cooperative.
Never. A diva. Say hi.
Nigel! Hello!
Look at his face. He's so pouty.
Literally does not care.
He's so rude.
Hello.
Oh, well. I can never tell how many people are here, so I don't know if people are here. Oh, I see 2 comments. Hello.
No.
Oh, there we go. It's a little delayed.
If you have to see it, if you can see it on Streamer or not. I don't know why I can never remember.
I feel like I can't, but I also struggle with technology, obviously, as we have seen.
You and me both.
Hello. Hi. Hi.
Now there's lots of comments.
So, like a simple hello. He can't even give a simple hello. It's so very ghetto. Hey, everybody. Oh, now it comes. See, why couldn't they trickle in? They're like none, and then.
Because it's, I don't know, it's probably the delay. So it's like everybody that's commented in the last little bit.
Oh my God. Hello. Dog's having a fit. Hey. Hi. Is there such thing as resting Nigel face? Yes. It's side-eye. That's it.
Good shirt.
Thank you. Hi. Yes. You see this diva right now pulling on my blanket?
Your scarf that you're pretending is a blanket?
Be quiet. Mind your business. It's very rude.
Like, I have that same thing. It is not a blanket. It's a blanket scarf, officially.
It is what I want it to be. Thank you.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, it is.
All day, every day. This is all he does. Thank you. Kara, I can't see your emojis, but I think they're great. Thank you. My laptop probably needs to be updated.
It's the celebration face.
Why can't I see that? I don't update.
You know what though? I don't know if it is. I think it's has to do with the host, because when I was hosting one, like my husband commented an emoji and it just like said words. No idea what it was.
Well, that's ghetto. I don't like that.
But like mine is showing emojis.
I love that. What kind of puppy? Yay, thank you. See, okay, can you see these emojis?
Same ones. Celebration. Either updated my laptop or it could just be the person who is hosting StreamYard.
It's very rude. Hello, friends. Heather is here to join me. She's going to hang out with me for a bit. A couple days ago, I was like, I'm going to ask people. And then I didn't because I forgot.
I volunteered.
So I didn't look so pitiful. Thank you. It's felt simultaneously like 3 years, but also like 6 months.
Okay, well, so I was looking at your backlog, but like not completely. Oof. When did you start CommuniTEA? Because I know you were doing it for a couple months before I found you.
It's funny you asked, because I did queue up a few videos just to look at, look back, and really just sections where Nigel's real cute. But
of course,
I'm gonna switch to this tab. My first CommuniTEA video was June 30th, and it was the BookTube doobie tag that's so cringe, my God. And then my first CommuniTEA, where is it? Was July, what day? One moment. It wasn't until July 25th.
Still, you started in a month of starting your channel?
Mm-hmm. It just happened. The young people on the TikTok were beefing with the old people on the Twitter. And I was like, well, gosh darn.
But the community videos are so much work compared to the other videos.
Yes.
So
yeah, at first, they were just one topic. Like the first one was one thing. Then the second one was just one thing. Mm-hmm. And then they evolved into like a couple things and then got progressively more complicated somehow myself. it's just Apple is just so rude. I probably need to update though. Every time it says update, I'm like, later. Remind me later.
See, I had to update mine because StreamYard was like, you don't have a camera.
Oh.
Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah. Not recognizing your screen. The burning god. Ooh. I do not. Oh, Roy. Pets with regular human names. Supreme. Supreme.
I can see that.
Oh, thank you for dropping in. Take some Tylenol and get some sleep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I can't either. So when I started, I was like, I'm going to do at least one video a year, not a year, one video a week for a year. If it's not doing well, if I'm not liking it, I'm going to quit. And there were some times at the beginning where I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Mm-hmm. And, you know, then y'all just showed up.
I did I was like, all right, you quit on everything. I feel like I'm so let me know if I need to mute it or something, whatever. But I was like, I'm going to make videos for a year, even if nobody's watching them. And then I can quit if I want to. But I'm not going to make 3 videos and then disappear. Like, commit to this. And I did.
A solid, a year. Because it's a journey. The Reading Rush one was the second one. The first one, when I look back at it, I'm like, why did I film it like that? I'm like laying across my bed. But it was the TikTok or the BookTok versus Twitter.
I'm going to actually that because that topic literally never ceases to entertain me.
No. I've watched. It's such a mess because the girl on BookTok is like basically saying like old people use Twitter. Like, who uses Twitter? And I was like, I'm offended.
The millennial Gen Z war is amazing.
Oh my God, you've been here a long time. I can't believe I still can't get into that account. Instagram hates me. It's disrespectful. And yeah, Gen Z, I know it happens, you know, every generation, then the next ones, but some of the things they do.
Well, plus, I know you and I are both offended by the fashion because we are old millennials, but at the same time, what 17-year-old doesn't think that 30 is a lifetime away? You know?
Yeah, you're like, oh, that's an old cretin.
It's true no matter what.
They're old and crusty. Oh, hey, thank you. Oh my God, you've been here since the Reading Rush days. Look, when I look back at these old videos, I'm like, why was I sitting so close to the camera, Lord?
You looking back at the old videos. You're not supposed to do that.
Well, today I was looking back to because my first video, we got Nigel in April of last year. And then my first video was the end of June. So he was so small. So I was like looking back.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. Also, I was smaller, but hey, I hadn't discovered lemon Oreos. So what are you going to say?
Listen, I've seen some of your pictures when you're not in baggy clothes, and I cannot even deal with you. First of all, the way you could out-exercise me compared, like you don't even know. You don't even understand the level that
we're going to start FaceTime exercising together.
Oh my God. Wait to feel good.
Set in your goals video.
You're going to feel good.
I want to hold you accountable.
Yeah, guess who hasn't worked out a single time since we talked about it?
We're going to fix it. Oh my God, thank you. 1 million is, I'm sure. That's, when I think about 1 million, when I think about 100,000, I'm like, that's.
If you ever reach 1 million, let me stay friends with you. Like, just remember, I was here for you.
As long as you don't leave me, Heather, okay?
Technically, you're already like my way to fame. I'm just gonna like showing up in your videos, like, hi.
I will carry you.
I feel like 100,000 though isn't that crazy for you. Like, I feel like your amount of growth in this first year has been a lot, and people reference your CommuniTEA videos all the time. Like, I would not be shocked if you reach 100,000 in the next year, maybe 2, but probably a year.
Stop it.
I'm going to say it now.
Like I said it first. I've got a margarita, so
I have coffee.
Well, that's a cute mug. Thank you.
TJ Maxx, I think. It's a gift.
Oh, I miss TJ Maxx. Marshalls. Thank you. I'm like, do I get validation from people on the internet? I sure do. I take it very seriously.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It helps me, okay? I have bad days. And my internet friends make me feel good about myself.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ow. Yeah, if your teeth are hurting, I wouldn't want to record.
It's right.
Oh, during the panini. Yay.
See, everybody's happy for you.
My friend told me when I was 23, only old people use Pinterest. What?
I was like 20 and using Pinterest. How was I old?
I was like, ooh, my dream vacation, outfits, like.
And everything. I was on there for like hours a day at one point.
I still have the same account. I don't use it as often. I usually just, do recipes, but I look at all the stuff I used to pin and I'm like, good God.
I found minimalism and then went through all my Pinterest boards and deleted all the things I was never going to do.
I had like dream wedding.
Mm-hmm.
I eloped.
Your wedding was gorgeous. Don't even talk to me. Your pictures are so pretty. Where did you elope?
I did love her.
Because it was very, very pretty.
Maui.
Well, that'll do it. Like your dress and your hair and makeup, all the things. It was so pretty.
It's a great trip.
It was a good day.
So yeah, leave them. I mean, I don't have a side part, but leave people's side parts alone. Some people look creepy with a middle part.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, are you on like the line of millennials and Gen Z? I'm sure the few. I mean, it's just, it's just like my mom was like, you young people's music. And now I feel like I'm her. I'm like, oh, these young people's music.
I'm just Taylor Swift. When she stops making music, then it's over for me. What are you gonna do?
You're like, and scene. Life is over. 80 when I was 12. Some of us are just wise beyond our years. Every time I think about TikTok, because honestly, I think about it just to make TikToks of Nigel, because when I see ones posted on Instagram, I'm like, oh, that would be such a cute one. I feel like something happens and I'm like, never mind. It's too much.
It's great.
That's good. Me at first, I just had to give myself something or I would quit.
Yeah, mine was even if I'm not feeling validated, I'm still gonna do it for this amount of time. Yeah. But then
honestly, lemon Oreo supremacy, okay?
No, ma'am.
Have you had them though?
Listen, the amount
Have you had them?
I like dark chocolate.
Oh, I forgot. You're so weird. You don't like no cake, no.
You are correct. I like dark chocolate, chocolate filling Oreos, and that's it. That's it. Just like the original? No.
Okay, this is random, but do you like apple pie?
No. I mean, with like ice cream and stuff, and if it's warm, then yes, I could. But am I ever like, you know what I want? Apple pie. No.
No, that's cannot relate. I always want.
I am.
Oh, God. I've accepted my granny rate. Yeah. I just want a cardigan and
Taylor Swift sells cardigans.
I know.
I'm just saying. Like she has a commercial about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, her Capital One commercial. She's like, I feel like wearing today. And she opens up this huge closet and it's nothing but her cardigans that are the theme to her single. And she's like, a cardigan. And my whole family sits with her. That's the only thing they'll tolerate.
Is it that white one?
Mm-hmm, with the stars and the name.
Okay. I admit, I was like, oh, it's cute. When it first came out, though, I hadn't listened to the album. But now, every time I listen to folklore, I listen to the lakes. I just envision myself in a cardigan, barefoot like in the forest, by my lake house in Norway. I'm envisioning.
Beautiful.
Oh my God, Oregon Trail. I'm not 40, but I played Oregon Trail.
Same. But also, house was really conservative. I feel like we were behind.
Yeah. Look, the thought of I was so anti every other Oreo but the original. And then one day I was like, let me try. And my life hasn't been the same since, in good and bad ways.
Really?
Yes, we still love Pinterest, okay? That's where I found my favorite ice cream recipe. I will take no Pinterest slander. It's really...
I am searching a recipe. Pinterest is the only place I search.
Yeah, I mean, I do have some cookbooks, but like, it's that or Pinterest. They're right there.
I got rid of cookbooks. I was like,
manifesting.
Yeah.
Thank you. I dread the day I have to make a TV video about myself. I'll be like, I'm canceled.
I feel like you like address any corrections. Like, right.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
thank you. I try because I feel like I've watched enough people fuck up.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, here's what you should not do. So I try, you know, if I get somebody brings up something or I notice something to be like, hey.
It's not about not making a mistake.
Yeah.
Well, don't get mad and react that you made a mistake. You need to stop.
And try to deny it. Like, just
or double it and be like, you know what? I do think that you people suck. Like,
cheers to water.
Mistakes were made.
But some people are like, no, I'm going to double down. I was not wrong.
They really do.
What a day. I'm recognizing so many names. I always see all in my comments. Ride or dies. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Stop it.
Told you.
I mean, would I like the YouTube play button? Sure. It just is like, in our BookTube world, it's very few who get there.
Yep.
And I think the person who's gotten there that fast, or at least while I've been watching, is like Cindy. I don't know how quick, but I mean, she got to like 100K and I don't know, really fast.
200, and yes, she's by far grown the fastest of anybody that I've seen. Elle from Elliot Brooks, I think she's had really steady growth, and she's about to hit 100. She's at like 94,000 or something like that.
No. I'm trying to think of when I started watching Elle. I feel like she was at like 50.
I feel like I was there like in the 20s, but I don't have proof. So that's just my
Oh my gosh. Whew. I would say, girl, get off the bed. Just kidding. That's hard because it's so weird at first talking to a camera. Like, I thought it wouldn't be so bad because I used to talk on Instagram stories all the time, but just like, those are what, 10, 15 seconds? But sitting and like talking to a camera, so I don't know, like advice is, because I would say try to be more confident, but that's just, it comes with time. I would have said to invest in a mic early on.
Yeah, I still haven't. I'm just like, do I have the motivation? No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. And just, give myself advice. That's just hard. Because I feel like knowing myself, I wouldn't take it. Like, I'd be like, be confident. Speak up. Hi.
Can you say hi?
Hi.
Hi. Ooh, minis. I gotta watch Ashley's video with her mini.
You didn't watch it yet? It's so
thumbnail, I was like, oh my God.
It's so cute. I love
her.
them.
A queen. Oh, I need a cactus mug. No fair. I'm not in the club. Yes. Ooh, a tooth pulled. Ooh, Jesus. Look, Pinterest is still my go-to for some things, but I've gone back and looked at stuff I used to put on Pinterest, and the cringe is real. Like, some stuff would say like, sweat is your fat crying. I'm like, my God. My God. Same. Thank you. I'm sorry that he's sleeping right now. He's being a not. Do you see him right there? He's like, you won't let me have any tequila or Skittles, so I don't want to participate. Don't. don't let those people take your side part from you. Stand up to them. Look,
listen, like
skinny jeans are not going anywhere for me. It's the only thing that flatter this shape.
I can't even. How the frick do you use this as a mirror? You can't. But seriously, like it's just, I don't like it.
But you should do like the Farrah Fawcett.
Wow, I cannot do this. The skill level is just higher than I've got. See, like I don't like it. It's a no-go.
I mean, I don't think it looks bad on you. I think some people, and this is no shade, but some people look real strange with the middle part.
It is. Like you cannot act like the same hairstyle is gonna look good on everybody.
No. Face shape, hair. I do not look. I don't get TikTok either. Like I get it, but I don't get it. Like some of those videos look like mini movies. No. Don't have the time, patience, the talents. No, thank you. And then some of them are just like people, I don't know, people just talking.
Some of the quality is really bad and some of it's good. It's just like everything else.
And then like I really don't get BookTok, and I saw another article about BookTokers selling books. I just don't get it. I mean, I know they do, but they're just like dark love romances. And I'm just like,
Ice Planet Barbarians to #1 on Amazon.
Huh? Yeah. Why are they so late to everything?
They hate us. I don't know. It's just like
because like all the books that they're making like popular, like what was it? Like We Were Liars. What was the Achilles book by Madeline Miller? Like books that came out years ago, and I'm like, what are you?
They helped Neon Gods by Katie Robert get really high, but also like BookTube also loved that. It just came out at the beginning of June, so it's new. But
excuse me, I missed apple pie Oreos. Actually, I don't know if I would have tried them. Do you eat ice cream?
Like some, yes. I like Turkey Hill's Double Dunker. It's coffee, cookie dough, Oreo, fudge.
Oh my god.
It's freaking delicious.
Yes, Ariel, you're old. We're old. You don't use TikTok, you use Pinterest. Old.
I did use TikTok, and then I couldn't remember my sign-in information and never bothered to.
Heather, see? You don't crave apple pie at all? No.
I like apple cobbler. Or not apple cobbler. That was a lie. I like apple crisp. I do apple crisp in the fall. What? Excuse me?
What's the difference? I haven't had apple crisp.
First of all, I don't like bread, right? I just don't care about it. I also don't care about crust. Listen, this cat. Come here, sir. He's trying to on my screen. But apple crisp is you would do almost like an apple pie filling. So you do apples, and then you do lemon juice, and then cinnamon and butter. But on top, you do like a combination of flour, instant oats. I think it's instant. Maybe it's the opposite. Could be old fashioned. Whatever those are. Steel cut. Brown sugar, cinnamon. That's it. And it's like a crumble on top of the apples. And then you do, I've got cat hair flying everywhere. It's okay. And you do like vanilla ice cream. And you have to eat it when it's like warm. That's not true. But like it is better. That's what I make in the fall. That is my fall go-to.
At least it's kind of desserty. Kara is a granny. I'll be like, it's 4 o'clock, and I'm like, I'm ready for dinner. She's like, I approve. No, they're like vanilla cookie and lemon. They're so good. Supreme. They're better than the original.
Well, it's garbage.
Grandma vibes. That's so rude. Wow.
My sister's a grandma, and she's younger than me. She has like very old-fashioned style, and
this is false, Kara. This is slander. I will not tolerate it. Peppermint Oreos? I don't like peppermint flavored anything.
I don't like mint as like a dessert. I like it as toothpaste, and that's kind of it.
Or a mint. Like a mint.
Right.
We millennials have the advantage of joining old media with new media. Yes. A nice mixture. I don't like carrot cake.
Honestly, you all have the worst taste.
Heather, you don't have taste. You don't like nothing.
Very specific things, I will have you know.
Now this is a mood. Listening to folklore and eating lemon Oreos.
If you were going to talk me into it, that would be the way. That would be the way.
Hey, thank you. Heather, we just really got to work on your palate. Thank you.
My palette is fantastic. I will have it.
I love this. I want some other funky prints like this, but I've been trying to like not go on the website because it's hot outside, but I still want more.
And yet you're in a fleece every time I see you, so.
But it's cold in my house though. It's hot outside.
So you say.
It is. It's like 60 something degrees in my house. Thank you.
That's nice.
It is, because there's apparently a huge like sandstorm in like the Sahara Desert, and like the winds are moving it up from Africa up here, and so like it's all like,
oh my word,
it's just very, I don't want to say cloudy, it just looks really like hazy, and there's just like a lot of in the air, but then it's still hot. And like even just my small, like I went to the gym, walking into the gym and walking back to the car, I was like, ugh. And then I had to go to therapy, and I'm like, I want to get out of this car. But it's nothing like the Pacific Northwest, so let me stop complaining. Thank you.
You're allowed to complain. Just because other people have it worse doesn't mean you can't complain. I do love Reagan from Roots Project. She is an OG. I went back last year or the year before and was watching like her early videos, and she was a baby.
Ooh, a Rode mic. Those are so nice, but I'm like, ooh, $300.
See, mind you, no, I don't want to spend the money because like still haven't seen a single cent. Like I am monetized, but like I haven't got paid out yet. Yeah. So I don't spend money, but also the level of me trying to figure things out being like a hindrance, an obstacle to overcome is high, very high.
I've like for the longest time even thinking about a camera, but I was like, but I have to learn something new. I could just press record on my phone and I know how to airdrop it and call it a day. But
yeah, even that level of like,
you're like, no, I couldn't imagine editing on my phone. Like I would probably break my phone.
It's all I've done. And it's been like easy, but everybody who does it is appalled.
I couldn't. I'd be like, ah! I get so.
It is great though for there to be the option that if you want to start, as long as you have a smartphone, you can probably start with just that.
Yeah, it's always better to just start with what you have. Because I mean, I watched some videos before, and I was happy to find people who are like, you don't need to go out and like buy. Because for a while I was like, well, I don't have a camera, and all of these things. But
you never know which way you're going to be. Are you going to make one video and that was it? Or are you going to consistently do it for years at a time?
And then you spent all that money and did one video.
There's no reason to do it.
None. Goals for the next year. Well, I usually set them and then I don't follow through. Let me take batch filming off. It's just never, I don't think it's ever going to be a thing, truly. I'm just so moody. I don't think I could ever batch film. I would just like to, I don't know, continue on this trajectory, I guess. I think I would like to give myself more grace. What'd you say?
I think what you're trying to say is that you want to hit 100,000.
Okay, but I'm not going to say that. That seems really a lot. But I would like to climb. Okay, I'm not going to lie in that. But I would like to give myself more space to do more things I want to do. Not like I don't like BookCommuniTEA videos, but sometimes I don't want to film them. Or, huh?
They're a lot of work.
Yeah, and I'm like, maybe I should just go down to like 2 a month. So like trying to do obviously a mix between what I really want to do and what does well to have a better balance, and do more reviews. Hopefully this book club does well. We'll see. If I feel like I'm like, am I trying to do too many things? Maybe. But hopefully I can keep it together, and hopefully we just keep being one big happy internet family.
Right, because that's how the internet works.
Well, at least here, I don't, out there,
all
there's
right.
always going to be mess.
I've seen your comment section, but okay, sure.
I do feel like it's better than most. I've been in some worse comment sections.
Oh, listen, you do a good job. It's just some of the things people take offense at, or some of the takes, or this is the thing for me. It's like, okay, this person, even if maybe they're a perfectly nice person, they're not conflict. That's not what I want. Their controversy is a mess. It is not a good take. It's not a good look. And then you have people defending that thing. I'm just like,
yeah. But I was looking at my analytics, and I think another reason is my audience is majority women. So like
99% women.
Mine's like 93. But like obviously I think we like more of the drama. But like maybe if I talked about more like sci-fi fantasy, but honestly I don't know if I want them men's in my comments, because I see what they say to other people and they're rude. And I don't want it. I mean, I want the nice men's, non-binaries, the nice peoples, okay? But the rude ones, I don't want them. And I mean, I did get some of them on like that video I did with like toxic fandom culture. Or was it was, oh yeah, those Malzahn fans.
Fandom
came over.
As much as, and it's like, okay, for instance, I like Taylor Swift, and I also like Sarah J. Maas. Now, I don't think either of those people are perfect, but
That's the name of the book. Sorry, the Song of Achilles.
Right. Sometimes my fellow fans just like,
yeah, I haven't I'm a fan of things, but I don't like participate in online fandom spaces. I used to back in the Gap. I was on like Game of Thrones forums and pages, and like Harry Potter ones back in the day, and like predicting what the next book would be and blah blah blah. But like just like in my video yesterday, the way people are like taking a book, and I understand connecting to a book, but like taking it so far as to threaten people, that makes no sense.
No.
Especially the author of the book or other people who just may have a different opinion or something. Like, it blows my mind.
It's truly horrifying, because I feel like that terrible people exist, but anytime it's a group of terrible people, you're just like, wow, so it's not just one of you. You're really going to enable each other.
Yeah. There's packs. You don't like chocolate.
Are we just not going to talk about thought shit and TikTok and the great wow, I just lost my word.
Are you talking about that Black creators aren't making a dance?
Yeah, but what's the word? Boycott.
Oh, the video, I saw one. The lyrics are literally hands on my knees, naked ass on my thought shit. And they said, hands on my knees.
They're so bad. So many that people share to like mock. And I'm just like, wow. If you wanted to prove your point, you proved it. Like,
hands. He was writing the song. He was writing the song.
I guess, I mean, I feel like I have no hope that this would happen, but how amazing would it be if TikTok actually paid creators to create viral dances now that they've seen that they can't live without them?
You would think, because these videos are a disgrace. Get them off the internet.
They're like the saddest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my God.
that you couldn't do it. It's that you couldn't do it and then you posted it anyways. It was like, this is the best.
Yeah, like no one thought, like, I'm sure you have to like review it before you hit, and they're like, no, this is a good idea.
Like, I understand that I can't dance, but also I'm not going to be trying to become the great next viral TikTok. I don't understand.
Happy anniversary. I just love it. We are over. Yeah, I just, no, I already, look, my therapist today told me I need to limit my time on Twitter. And I'm like, ma'am, do you not know who I am? I can't limit my time on Twitter.
So you're giving up the therapist? Is that what we're learning?
Basically, I'm like, girl, bye. She's like, your medication's not a magic pill. And I'm like, and why not?
Use me
to do work. I don't want to come here and work on myself, please.
That's not what the pill was advertised.
No, I was like, give me the medicine and make it all better. I'm so late on these comments. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I hope it cools down soon. 3 years. Oh my God. Ooh. Oh, we were talking about the album Folklore.
Yeah.
Hey.
The album is about the storytelling.
But yeah, I love that album. I'm just gonna say, I just listened to it and I envision my life in Norway, or maybe it's Finland, or maybe it's Switzerland. Also, my therapist did support my idea of not returning to the United States. So I'm like, okay, girl, you can stay.
I'm happy for you.
I'm excited too. I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm not gonna lie. I had the sweetest person. I got so lucky. So I made the Discord for the book club.
Right.
I don't know how to use Discord. So like made it because I was already in the World Hoppers one. So I, have the app. I made the page and like I could change the icon photo. And then I was like, here's the Discord. And so people were making suggestions like, oh, maybe do this, maybe an introduction page, and maybe this, and then maybe you need some rules. And I was like, oh my God. But luckily somebody was like, I'm a moderator in another Discord if you ever need any help. And I sure did slide in their DMs. I'm like, excuse me, hello, hi. And they were so amazing and helped me set up, and they're a moderator now. And they're like setting up everything. And I'm like,
praise Jesus, hallelujah.
Bless you, because I literally know nothing. Like, they're like, what do you think about this? Do you want to add this? I'm like, I don't know what that is. But yeah, there's a good amount of people in the Discord. And so I'm just like,
am I? I don't feel like I am. I don't feel like I've joined.
Yeah, are you? I mean, I haven't been in it, but I just need to organize my life better. Maybe not. So I can do it all, but I got my book, and then we'll have to figure out the live show.
I'm still waiting on the library because they hate me.
I'm going to tell your library.
Like, why is this book so popular? I don't understand. Let me
Is
have
it me? Just kidding.
I know.
Yes,
I was like, somebody beat me? Is that why?
Yes, someone else in the book club is in your area, and they got
It's like, darn you.
do you have Scribd? Someone said it's on Scribd.
I don't think I am signed up for that because I don't listen to audiobooks.
Oh, okay. Never? Why did I feel like you did? Well, I also thought you lived in Florida, so who am I?
You're full of lies. I
swore. I was like, Heather lives in Florida. Why is this occurring in Pennsylvania?
I live in Western Pennsylvania. It's green outside. That's how I like my land. It is on Hoopla, but I can only read Hoopla on my phone because my Kindle's like, you don't do that. I'm just like, why? I don't understand. So that will sound like a bad thumb. I don't hear him screaming though. But anyway, so Hoopla will be my last resort. Like if I can't get it on my Kindle, then I'll just read on Hoopla. But
they are long. It's just like, I don't know. I've gotten better. I used to wait till Monday to film it, and it was awful because I would just spend all day Monday on it. To have it up on Tuesday. Now I do it on Sunday, so I have more time, but it's still just tedious. It's really like adding in all the receipts.
Oh yeah.
Because I usually have everything bookmarked and like nowhere to go for what it is. But yeah, they're just sometimes there's somebody on the last one was like only 37 minutes. I was like, oh, I thought you'd be happy it was shorter.
People.
So I'm like, hey, I mean, if you're gonna listen to a 52-minute video, cool. Thank you.
I mean, obviously, I think most people do watch the whole thing kind of regardless of time because it literally is the tea. They want to know all the different things you're going to cover. But also, like, an hour-long video that requires a ton of research and fact-checking and all of the things every single week. And you do captions, and you do the editing, and you do all the things. It's a lot. Like, I could not do it.
Like, Sunday is my Monday, even though, like, that dread does not compare to when I used to go to work on a Monday, but I'm like, ooh, today I gotta. But in contrast, it makes every other video I do so easy. I'm like, oh, this is so nice. Yay! I have just been falling in love with nonfiction, and Heather is going to finish a nonfiction book before the year is up.
Let's hope like Snob Use is the one.
It doesn't have to be that one, but we're gonna at least get one.
We're gonna try.
Yes.
We're gonna attempt that.
Positive vibes. It's gonna be amazing.
It's not like I've never read nonfiction before.
Yeah.
Apparently, I just can't do it.
What made us both start BookTube? You go first. Why'd you start?
I wanted to start like as soon as I found it, and I watched for like 2 years and was like, I'd love to start a BookTube. But I had really bad internet, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be so much work. I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to know all the things. So it was that behind the scenes dread that I kept doing it for the longest. And then during lockdown, at like the beginning of April, we got our internet upgraded. I was like, all right, that was your excuse. If you don't do it like within the next week, you're never gonna do it. So I did. And, you know, it was really slow there for a couple of months, like really slow, like well under 100 subscribers. It was like adding, you know, a tiny bit here and there. But once I got people commenting on my videos who are actually talking about the books that I was talking about, it was like, yay, like, I'm really talking about books.
Yes. I know that's so. I think a lot of us did that because I did the same thing watching BookTube for years. And I'm like, maybe. And then finally coming here, I don't know, people who have like a full-time job and do BookTube are gods. I don't understand how they do it. But I don't have like a job here. And then I just was like thinking about it. And then it was same thing. I mean, it was July. So prime time personal pan pizza. And I was like, let me give it a try. And here we are.
I started in April of last year.
What
was too is kind of like my food taste. I feel like I have very specific reading taste, and it's hard to just search. And like whether you're searching like vampire romance where nothing super bad happens and it's slow angst, but also it's not insta-love because they actually you're not gonna find anything. And that's really why I wanted to start it. Was I wanted people who liked what I like to read to like find my recommendations and then hopefully give me some of their own. That was it.
You have found your people.
I agree.
Yeah.
I do this, which mine haven't like taken off yet. I mean, they get like decent views just like everything else, but like think about Ashley. How much do you
love gosh, I love hers. I'm like, yes. Discuss Ashley. Yeah.
And you could always take something minor. I feel like that might have gone into CommuniTEA, but it's just like tomorrow's video is the performative activism one. Go me. But you could just do like one little topic like that where you don't really need a bunch of receipts per se.
Yeah.
And just
I thought about it.
You can do it like every other week or once a month.
Like I'll think about it in my head. I've recorded one once. I can't remember what it was about, but I get in my head about like just doing a full video of my opinion or just me talking through my opinion and like worried I'll say the wrong thing or somebody will take it wrong.
Well, you just have to have people pre-watch it for you.
Yeah, I will.
Have a couple people.
I'm like, screen this, please. I've had people do that in the past with some videos, and I've ended up being like, never mind.
I feel like having somebody who knows you and knows your intentions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Giving you feedback on this could be taken this way is really helpful, because then it's not the people who like don't know you from Adam and are like, wow, you hate people. Cool.
Yeah. Some people are like that, with the what do they call it? Like the negative, what do they call it? Bad faith actors, like just assume. And I'm like, come on.
Yep.
Oh, what is the Discord link?
I know, right?
I'm like, hold on. I don't know if I can do two things at once.
Well, it should be in the...
I definitely tweeted it. And it was available for 7 days from Twitter. But let me try to go on my computer. So I did log in here.
Listen, Tamika is messaging me like 900 messages.
Is something happening?
They want me to go to a Polycon next year in Washington, D.C. And I'm just like, I could not care less about like getting signed books and stuff like that. Like, I don't care. You know, I don't buy a bunch of physical books. It's not a thing that I'm like, this is worth it. But I want to see the people.
So is it a romance?
I think so. It's the one that is like done by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Izzy's been once and Tamika's never been. But like, they're both going. Do you know Naima from Naima Reads?
Yeah, I saw her in your live stream.
She's she lives like half an hour away from there, so she's planning on going. Lots of people. Some people I don't like. Some people I do like. So we'll see. But
I'm trying to get this Discord link, and I am so not wise. Okay, just like, where's the thing where I can just click?
Be in the description of your book club video, or is it not in the description of that?
No, the way they have it, where you do an invite, they only last for 7 days.
No. You should have a link that is a permanent link, and then there's other links are only 7 days.
You are like I would know this.
As the person who made it, you're supposed to have like a permanent link.
You think I would? Yeah.
Oh, Tori's going to. Tori from Novel Life is going to a Polycon. But so I want to see the people
from Australia.
No, that's Steph. Novelty Corner.
Okay, sorry. There's so many people. I'm sorry. I was like, dang.
She might go. I don't know, but no. Tori from Novel Life. She's in Georgia.
Okay.
Unless I'm lying.
Maybe you're lying.
But you know.
Okay, maybe this link. I don't know, but I just put one in the comments. If it don't work, let me know. Yes, Hoopla, Scribd has ebooks. Yeah, I only listen to audiobooks on Scribd. Oh, look, another Pennsylvania. I always think of Pennsylvania, I think of The Office.
Listen, yes.
Yeah, you do have to listen. You do have to pay for Scribd. I forgot how much it is per month. $8.99, $9.99. If you have anybody who has an affiliate link, I mean, I feel like this is like plugging myself. I don't want to do that. But anybody who has a Scribd one, I think you get like 2 months free and they get a month free if you don't want to. Or you probably on your own can just sign up for a 30-day trial.
And ma'am, if they're in this live to literally celebrate you, you're saying it's too much to ask for them to use your link. Is that?
It just feels weird. Like, make sure you click on my link though.
I'm sorry. Does it cost them any extra money to click your link? No, it does not. The worst. Let me be your promoter. I'll be like, woman.
I forgot what we were saying 10 minutes ago. What book they mentioned? I don't know. Oh, you watch my tea with your coffee. See, I thought about this. And I did it like, I did it once or twice. It's just chaotic. Were you in that live that one time?
Yeah, like the people that you had talked about were like in your live. Like,
yes, they brought friends.
You and Ashley was like, oh no, what we are not.
People had my back, but it was chaotic.
I missed that whole thing, and I'm so mad about it because I would have been in there. Like, let me tell you,
keep my cool. But depending on the topic, you know, it could be better for a live. But some of them get a little spicy.
Well, and of course, the issue with live, unless you know you're sharing your screen or whatever, is that you can't show your receipts and stuff. I feel like that might be a little bit more chaotic depending on the thing.
It'd have to be a lot of like, I guess you could look at it later, like I could have it in the description, but it would be too much of like, hold on. If Twitter allowed you to organize your bookmarks, it would be way easier. But like the bookmarks I have on Twitter, I'm just like, because some things are that for me personally, I want to read later. Some things are book community related, and I wish I could organize it.
Could you put them in the notes in your phone? Or could you just do screenshots and then do a photo album in your phone that is like...
I should. My photos are a mess. And sometimes I have multiple screenshots because I'll screenshot something, but also bookmark it. And then when I'm editing the video, I re-screenshot it because it was so long ago. And then sometimes I forget to screenshot, but I bookmarked it, but I go back and the tweet's deleted.
Maybe you could do, like I have this photo album, which is book covers. Let me find. Which I haven't updated, but you know, you could do that with literally this week's tea.
Yeah. And sometimes I go back and Nigel, he's trying to like push me off the chair. Come here. Be
Small
cute.
dogs take up a ridiculous amount of room.
In the bed? This dog is like, let me lay horizontally. He's always trying to steal my pillow when he has his own pillow. Don't you?
Oh my word.
Look, let him see your little sleepy face.
My hair's still done. It's okay.
You're so sleepy. Do you have to leave me soon?
Not really. I probably still have half an hour to an hour.
Long form content. Yes, you know what? Oh, yay. I also like, excuse me, I know Heather hates dishes, but I like longer videos, especially when I'm like cleaning or like washing dishes. I can put a video on.
Yeah. Same. There are times
the link works.
There's times when I'm looking for like an under 10-minute video because I'm like doing something real quick. And there are times when like I have so much work to do. And if I could just watch one video for 3 hours, that's great. That's rewatch Ashley's live.
That's why I love Ashley's discussion videos, or like if I don't stay up for a live stream, I'm like, oh, perfect. I got stuff to do. 3 hours. I just put it on. Headphones. I just got Hood Feminism in the mail today, and I have Radium Girls on my TBR.
Radium Girls, I'm not familiar with. Hood Feminism, I've heard nothing but great things about.
I heard about the Radium Girls from, I think, Books with Emily Fox, and I think it's like might get a little nasty, like details of, I think it's like women who worked with radium, and so they experience a lot of health.
I'm already out. You're like, no, I don't need to think about this in the middle of the night.
I know they're so important. So I think it was like my third video, and I hadn't done caption or really thought about it. And then I saw somebody like tweet a thread, and I was like, oh, I guess I should do this. So here we are. But I know they're important. I wish Instagram would give me freaking captions as an option. so I don't have to caption everything.
I don't know if I have them yet. I know I did have them the last time I did a video. I haven't done any videos on Instagram in like a minute, which is okay.
Heather, your YouTube is rebuking Alicia.
I don't understand.
YouTube does that sometimes. I've realized that, like, gone and looked for somebody's video. I'm like, why am I unsubscribed? Because YouTube's a hater.
I've heard of this happening. I don't know of an instance when it's happened to me, but I do know that it does that because they hate us.
Discord makes no sense. I'm like, in the year of our Lord 2021, this should be a lot easier. I feel like it's low-key coding, and I can't do it.
Originated for gamers, right?
I think
when Discord started out as a gamer thing.
It makes sense. I'm just like lost. So I'm so happy.
We just read books. We're not smart. Like, I don't know what you want from us. Make it easy.
Oh my goodness. Why comments? Oh, thank you. I tried. I was sweating. In that live. I was like, let me not come for these churn on the internet, Lord. Maintain my composure. Because, I mean, some of them was really coming out of pocket. Like, one girl was like, you owe her an apology. And I'm like, no, I don't.
And that
was a good lie.
You don't even, like, attack people.
No.
I feel like it's pretty clear what your opinion is. But at the same time, you're kind of like, this is what happened. This is people's reaction. Like, what do they want from you? I don't understand. It's fine. Until I'm the subject, then I'm coming for you.
Thank you. Yeah, there's been some really unfortunate times when, like, things have come up with people that I've been, like, friendly with. I'm like,
you know, I don't want your job. I don't want it.
It is. Scribd is another. It's an ebook and audiobook service. Now, they love to market it as unlimited. I've never used the audiobooks, but they definitely have some kind of weird limit on the audio. I've never read the ebooks. They do have some weird limit on the audio, especially if it's newer titles that you kind of get limited. But some people kind of have cheats around it. I don't know.
Right.
True. I'll try to think of topics that, maybe might be better discussion based.
Well, you can always do it on, I hate to phrase it this way, but on a reactionary basis where like, oh, this happened this week. This would make a good one. And then just do it that
way. Nigel's just like full body. I'd be having little dog feet in my face. It's disrespectful. The other day I was like, I won't ever know when I go gray because I just have Nigel hair in my hair. So I'm like,
oh man.
Thank you for coming. He's so tired. His day was so hard. He did have to go to the vet today because we're switching from allergy pills. Oh my God, look at him sitting up like a little dog person.
Very tired, sad little man.
He got an allergy shot today. So was it exciting? Are you sitting like a little person? Oh my God. I love this.
Cute.
I'm cooking to my videos. Yes, it's just like keeping me company through laundry. Oh, I need it, God.
Plus, especially the more serious issues that you cover, you can't do that. You can't give it its due diligence in 5 minutes. Like this.
Yeah. It's like, here's this. Goodbye. I don't really. I mean, like, I have one on bookshop.org, but I don't share it. I don't have an Amazon one. So yes and no.
I feel like especially the stuff with publishing stuff, I feel like you have to explain so much about it to talk about the actual story. So
I mean, I'm sitting here Googling like, what is this? What does this mean? Because I mean, in the process of this, I've learned a lot too. Because I'm like, wait, publishing doesn't do this, or
I learned that the whole industry is on fire. That's what I learned from watching CommuniTEA.
Yes, it's a hot damn mess. Latest issue.
This is Tori that is going to apologize.
Oh, hi, Tori.
Not
I was like, that's a long way to come.
I mean, she's sleeping right now, so I can't ask her.
So what I think as I've followed more people, I get various information. Courtney Milan, an excellent source. She's always reacting to something. I'm like, uh-oh, what Courtney talking about? And other bookish people. And like following Publishers Weekly has helped, and certain, I don't know, just more people I follow. Then it's just different people seeing different things. And if somebody's subtweeting, I'm like, sometimes I'll try to track that out. And then people send stuff to me. Honestly, I get tagged in threads on Twitter,
email, sending to the email address.
Yeah, I need to check it, which has been so nice because it's not linked to my phone, so I'm not like getting a notification. Like I have to go into my computer, and it's just like, it's just nice to have it. I hope it's not full when I go look at it. It's like 20 emails. I'm like, oh my God.
You're not a reporter who's constantly on call. You cannot be at it every second of the day.
No, and I feel good. And I've had people email me, and not necessarily tea, just like sometimes personal opinion. Oh, Lord. Okay, I guess he wants to lay on the floor. Personal opinions or reactions, or, you know, to whatever.
Right.
To tea, and like, should I have a segment? The viewer writes, I don't know. What are you eating?
Probably a lemon Oreo.
Oh my God! It's a lemon Skittle. When did I drop that? No, sir.
I'm not surprised. Do you see this?
Don't drop food, okay?
Can I click this? No, of course not. StreamYard hates me. It's like, you're not the host.
What are you trying to click?
Zuwan Art, which I'm sure I'm mispronouncing their name, so I do apologize. But they said they found BookTube because of you.
Oh,
that's pretty cool.
May. A dangerous rabbit hole. Oh my God, cerulean. I can never find the right direction. I'm like,
it's sad.
Leave me alone.
Your brain just like doesn't, it can't do it. It's like,
I'm like,
where are we? I don't understand.
Oh my God, that makes me so happy.
Yeah, that's
he's traumatized by the shot, but he's trying to eat my Skittles.
He's not that traumatized. He was like,
he's fine. He loves it. He loves getting in the car, being in his little car seat.
He has a car seat?
Yeah.
The biggest dog mom. I cannot with you. Learning doggy CPR, getting a puppy seat, and getting his little backpack. And
it's for his safety, Heather. These are dangerous drivers here in Sicily, okay?
Right. Yep. Yep.
It's so cute. Wait. Watching videos while doing the mundane stuff was literally cleaning my sink draining board.
Yep.
It helps. I hope the Twitter section about Britney Spears' new book finds you. Okay, I saw this. I didn't know if that was confirmed or just a rumor, because you best believe I'd be reading and reviewing that. Free Britney. I try. It's a word that nuance does not really exist on the internet too often. It's lost, but I try my best.
That's a bummer.
Nigel, can I help you? Isn't it your bedtime? Did you get energy from that little bit that you got off my damn Skittle?
Probably.
Thank you. I know. It's probably going to be a while. Also, I need that Oprah sit down. Like Megan had. I need it. I need all the tea.
I feel like, first of all, that was like, what, like 16, 17 when she was having her big mental breakdown, attacking the paparazzi, and was like, you know, every day was a new headline about how Britney's lost it. And I was like, so we as a nation are just going to use this as entertainment? Like, as a teenager, I was just like, this is wrong. Like, this is wrong.
Perez Hilton, You or Us magazine, and now they all got something to say.
I know. I'm like, literally nobody. No, like,
I'm like, shut up. Y'all are literally the reason.
We're the reason. I can't with that. That
don't make sense.
This type of thing or even when you have like the death of a celebrity and you have like reporters and paparazzi harassing their loved ones.
Yeah.
Like
a get photos at the funeral. They're disgusting.
Yourself. I don't understand how we don't think, wow, can we not give them privacy for a week? We really care more. It grosses me out.
Yeah.
I feel like it's one of those instances where this one case is making everyone aware of a system that's like huge.
I saw some videos about that and like, you know, other disabled people who go through these things. Did you listen to her statement that she made?
No, I haven't.
In her statement, she was talking about how she used to have like a therapist because they make her go to therapy, come to the house so she could have privacy, but that they made her start going to this place in Hollywood that's like notorious for paparazzi, that's like super exposed so that they can always get photos of her. And she'd come out of sessions crying. And I'm like, good God, it's bad.
Alexa, I was saying I was 16, not Brittany. I was 16 at the time. And as myself as a teenager was like, this is wrong. You should not be exploiting this story like this. But like, having people committed so that you can get control of their assets has been happening for hundreds of years. Like, but the fact that we still are just like, no, like, let's just say that you're capable and we'll just keep you there for 15 years. I mean, I know it's only 13, but seriously, we're having a drama. Somebody probably told her no. That's her favorite.
They are terrifying. I fear for my life every time I leave this house, okay? I'm like, y'all do not value human life the way y'all drive. What are lanes? They don't know. Stop signs? They don't exist. Yield signs? Please. Is this lane for 2 people? 3 people? 4 cars on a moped? Who knows? You know, it could be anything. Free Britney. Okay, that's amazing. I need you to teach me. Thank you. Ooh, Aubrey Graham. A nonfiction book. Oh, Lord, you almost fell out the chair. The Woman They Couldn't Silence. About Elizabeth Packard. Ooh, does sound good. Oh my God, I'm caught up on comments. Truly. We have hits on hits on hits. She doesn't need to make us any more music. I mean, if she did, I'd take it. But free Britney. And then Jamie Lynn Spears. I'm like, I don't know, girl. She said she wanted to sue her whole family. So that is, I truly didn't know about conservatorships really before like Britney. And that, what? Like, who made these things? Look, I hate going places because Andrew will drive like the locals, so, you know, you're trying to fit in, and I'm just like, Take me home, please. Oh my God. I might need to read that. I just keep getting books and I'm like, what's reading? I don't know. But I did DNF. Where is it? Where is it? I'm so upset. I DNF'd this.
I know you did. I'm real proud of you. Not that I've attempted to read that, but just the fact that you DNF'd, because that's what we're for.
This is like almost 900 pages. And I had a couple people tell me what. This dog looking for another Skittle. Let me make sure I don't have none.
What, baby?
I might have to take him to bed. Sir, no more Skittles.
You are okay.
Oh, I knew Jamie Lynn was shady. Mm-hmm. I don't trust her.
Yeah. All right. I will be right back.
Okay.
You can either take me out so that you have the whole screen or not. It doesn't matter.
I've heard about that now, but I didn't know before. And that's awful. Oh, same author as the Radium Girls. Okay. Which is on my list too. I just like, all of these books up here are fiction, but my books downstairs now are nonfiction. And I'm like, just wanting to buy nonfiction books, honestly. Oh my God. You know that like most people rarely use a whole thing of chapstick. Like I'm almost finished with this chapstick. Like I'm squeezing it, almost finished. It might be the first time in my life. Oh my God, please look at this dog. What are you doing? How did this get here? This was up here. What are you doing? Are you stopping now because people are watching you? Stop it. Whew, child. Demons. I heard mixed reviews about that one. It had a really pretty cover, though. Of course. Oh. Well, dang, I gotta get that soon. I don't understand why these exist. I do need a tub. I don't know why I have this little tube, because I go through it. Yes, I gave up on TBRs because my mood. They're leeching, like they're controlling all these things and she's still paying them. Oh, I DNF'd Assassin's Quest. This big old chonker. It's beautiful, but it's boring. And I figured out or I had someone tell me what happens in the end. And so I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? If I would have read that entire book and I got that ending, Robin. I almost killed him. Oh no. Oh no. The cover was beautiful though. Yes. That's smart. Because I have tubes everywhere and I just run out of them. And then I have to get more. Hi, thank you. My dog is losing his mind. One moment. You need to go with your father. Oh, heathen. Hey, thank you. Mood reading. No, just kidding. Thank you. Are the children okay?
They're good. They're now watching Paw Patrol. So
Paw Patrol. I think
the older boys, they're fine. It's the younger ones that were going wild. I know I missed stuff about conservatorships. That's not
conservative ships. Conservatorships. We know what you're saying.
My great grandmother was declared mentally unwell, and she was a classically trained pianist with an abusive husband, and he had her committed. So like it's a thing that's happens all the time. It's very annoying. But it frustrates me to think about. So
yes, my critique too. Give me more. I know that she is writing a second book.
She is.
I can't remember what friend like is following one of the friends, because I tweeted and I was like, I need more, and she was like, well, so and so's story is coming, and I was like, oh God, amen.
Yeah. I saw her tweet a part of it today, an excerpt.
Look, I'm like 50-50 with library books. I've had so many come in over the last couple of days that I'm just delaying till like at least August and September, because I need to read these books that I own.
Or you could put them on indefinitely because they're not going anywhere. So like you could just read library books. That's fine too. You already paid the authors for the books that you bought. Yeah, from the library pays them.
It's just like a struggle. I just want to have a better balance, because lately it's been like majority books from the library, and not even just like newer releases. Some of it's just backlist stuff I don't own, stuff that I would prefer to borrow from the library because it's not like things I'm going to reread. But yeah, TBRs do not work for me. I could say right now I want to read a book and start reading and be like, I'm not in the mood. I have not read Educated. Everybody raves about Educated, but I haven't read it yet. I don't read that many memoirs. The last memoir I read was Jessica Simpson's. It was good.
I read they're not biographies, but I read about I read, because now all I do is read romance all day long every day. But I read about Cleopatra and Marie Antoinette and Catherine the Great, and it's very interesting how you have these women in power and how most of what they're known for in history is what their political opponents slandered them with. And that's their legacy, is what they said. Very interesting.
No. Yeah, I would maybe a dog. Maybe he would get a doggy brother. Imagine you want a brother.
Listen, like I told you yesterday, as somebody with children, if you don't want them, don't let yourself be talked into it. That's my advice. You should, unless you desperately want children.
Yeah. No. Mood reading fan. I could start a book and be into it and get halfway and be like, I don't know.
I DNF, I mood read, I return things, I delete things off of Goodreads. And then I feel like it.
Or things I'm like, well, I didn't DNF it. I just put it to the side. Oh, some things I DNF and I'm like, I'm never going to do this.
Most of my DNFs are never ever am I reading this. And then there's some where I'm like, when the moment strikes, I'm going to finish this book. I know it. That time hasn't come yet, but it exists.
I have books that I just put down. I don't even remember why. And I'm like, I should finish that one day.
Another thing. Okay, if you pick up a DNF, do you restart at the beginning or do you start where you left off?
It depends on how long it's been and how far in the book I was. If it's a significant thing, I might skim the pages before for a refresher, but I'm not going to start at the beginning. I've DNF stuff at 20 pages.
Like when a new book comes out in a series, I do not reread the previous books. I'm like, I'm not starting over. I'm just gonna muddle my way through it until I figure out what's happening.
It depends, again, on how long it's been, what I remember, but I often reread. Especially if I really loved it, I just want to reread it anyway. I often reread, especially if it was a long time in between releases. This is stressing me out. I'm reading 56 books on Goodreads.
You see their quotation marks? That's not true. You DNF'd those. You need to the DNF shelf on Goodreads.
You need to let some of them go.
Oh, Lord. Name a book that you put down.
Yes. There's just never enough time.
I feel like we'll go through a little bit of a curve where it's like, oh my God, all the books. And then it's like, I'm not getting to all these books. And do I even want to? No, I don't. So then you wait more.
There's just, and then they just keep coming out. I'm like, can y'all take a break? Can publishing take a break? Can I catch up? No. But I know that crazy white lady on Instagram claims that we're going to run out of things to read if we keep canceling people. But girl, please.
What's his name? I don't know his name. He's like in Trinidad.
Sajid?
Yes.
Oh, I love him.
He was like, they're all white authors. Let's cancel all the white authors. I don't know. Anyways.
We'll be fine. Okay, Nigel's going to have to go to bed. You're going to have to go to bed with your daddy because you acting a fool. Tell the people bye-bye. Tell them thank you for your love and supports. But I'm a sleepy old man. Look how Lee's such an old man. It's your bedtime, sleepy butt.
We just live in it.
Oh, thank you. Okay, BRB.
All right. Sounds good.
Nigel.
A book that I've temporarily DNF'd. So again, I DNF'd ridiculous amount. Ma'am, can you stop yelling if you're not even on screen? I hear you. Let's see. I temporarily DNF'd. Well, great. I just lost it. The Path of Lightning, Trail of Lightning by Rebecca Roanhorse. I can speak. It's fine. It went back to the library. And I was slumping, so I didn't bother bring it back. That's an urban fantasy romance with like an indigenous main character, and the gods have come back to Earth, and she's like a supernatural bounty hunter, mercenary, slayer person. So I went to finish that. I temporarily DNF'd White Rage because it went back to the library. I on purpose DNF'd, but plan on picking back up The Lady of Brooksgrave Manor, which is a reverse harem monster romance that I think Jess is reading or just read. Did you finish Lady of Brooksgrave Manor?
No, I'm still in the middle of it. It's
I did
spicy.
And I plan on picking it back up. That's what we were talking about.
I need to, every time, like the last couple of days I've been trying to structure, you should be proud. I've been setting aside at least an hour to do like actual studying. And
I'm proud of you for that.
Yeah. And then so I've been like trying to do all these things during the day. And then I'm like, Andrew will get home, blah, 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 eat dinner, all these things. And then it's like 9 o'clock and I'm like, okay, now I'm going to read. Then I fall asleep.
I can't fall asleep while reading. You know what I do though? Listen, this is my most brilliant hack I feel like ever, and I'm going to share it with y'all readers. So if you're like reading a book that is keeping you awake because it's so amazing, which we've all been there, right? And it's like, okay, I have to go to sleep. But if you like put it down and you're just going to lay there for an hour thinking about it anyways, and you could have got that much farther into the book, what you do is you switch over to a mediocre book. So either like just a smelly novella or like one where like maybe the beginning won't be that interesting or something, and you start reading it and it will lull you to your sleepiness state, and then you can sit down and not think about the great book. It works every time. It works every time. It's genius. I don't know what to tell you. It is my single great moment of brilliance.
But see, I could be reading a book I'm into and in love with. But if I'm sleepy, I've fallen asleep in a book with a Kindle in my hand, phone in my hand, and I'll wake up on the phone, on the Kindle. I bent some book pages one time because I fell asleep on the pages. But, oh, look, everyone said goodnight to Nigel.
Uh-huh. It looks like somebody is saying that Trail of Lightning maybe was not great representation because she wasn't Navajo and she disclosed things, because that was another book I DNF but went to pick up.
Uh-oh, wait.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know that I've heard this.
I remember hearing some, I don't know if I had my channel yet, but I remember hearing some things about this, and I was like, But she is indigenous though, right?
She is, but
There's
there's
not
a
Navajo.
lot of different nations.
Mm.
And it was something they didn't really want public knowledge, I think is what she's saying. So that is interesting. And maybe worth looking up. I love how Belle already answered her for me.
Oh, nice.
I love Jessica Gaziella. I love Christina C. Jones. I love Kristen Ashley.
I need to wait. Who's the darkest of those? Jessica.
Mm-hmm. In fact, I was just editing my dark romance recommendation that's going up Tuesday. Yeah, I think that's Tuesday's video. Yes. No, Saturday's video. That was a lie. No. Saturday of next week's video. Maybe what it is.
Well, it's coming soon.
No, it's Saturday this week. It's Saturday this week. We're in a new month. It's this week. And it is a Jessica Gaziella book. It's The Woman in the Trunk. So it's her New York mafia romance series, and I feel like it might be one of her darkest books that I've read. It's a captive-captor romance, and it's literally, he has her in the trunk of his car, and in the first book, her first mafia book, which was about a different series, it was about, or a different family, it's about the mafia family that is in Navasink Bank, which is her town universe thing that she does. They have a meeting, and he leaves, the New York guy leaves the car running, and the girl that's the main character of that book is like, I think there's somebody in his trunk. And then this book is The Woman in the Trunk, and it's full on the captor. It's his dad is not mentally stable and is will beat you or kill you, even though you're his right-hand man, just because he's mad. He's not in a good place, right? He shouldn't still be leading the family, but at the same time, if anybody in his organization takes him out without the direct permission of the rest of the mafia families, they'll forfeit. They'll come down on them, right? So they're just living under this regime. So he's like, I don't want to kidnap you, but what am I supposed to do? And she's like, that doesn't make it better. I'm still here. We are not, it's not a thing. And it's great. It's dark. It's dark.
Right up your alley.
It's great too, because she's actively trying to escape the whole time. And he's trying to stop her. And she's like, you don't get to act like you're not doing anything wrong if you're the reason that I'm here. It's great.
Oh, wow. So apparently her husband is Navajo, but she's from another tribe. And then they want to keep their culture. So that, wow. Grown went by really fast for me. Wait. Look, someone's going to try.
Listen, it works. If you're the type of person that will lay there thinking about the book or try to keep reading it, switch over.
I can't wait for White Smoke. Oh my God.
What is this?
What
is White Smoke?
So it's by Tiffany D. Jackson. It's another, it says thriller, but it almost feels like it may have horror elements. So it wouldn't be.
Well, that explains why.
I'm out. But it's like they moved to a new town in this house, and I think the house is haunted because they said they compared it to the Haunting of Hill House meets Get Out, and I was like, yes. And
all like, things are too scary for me. It's not a thing I can be into.
Yes, Carrie, me too. The Haunting of Hill House was so good. I still think about it. It's such an amazing story.
I would probably be so traumatized.
No, it's... Oh, look.
Yeah. It's free right now, actually, I think. She just came out with the next book in the series. I'm pretty sure she made The Woman in the Trunk free, at least for a day or two.
I can't wait to read this one. In some space.
It's like, I feel like it might be too scary for me.
Yes, we do love The Haunting of Hill House. I thought about rewatching it, but I'm supposed to be watching other things, and so I was like, maybe not now.
You're supposed to be.
Well, I'm in the middle of so many. I'm bad at finishing shows. Like, I'm literally a couple episodes away from like finishing a show. I started The Expanse. I still haven't finished. Like, I just start shows and I either just start something else, or I'm too emotionally invested and I get anxious, and so I have to stop watching. Like, I need to catch up on The Handmaid's Tale, but then I'm like, ooh, a little too close. Comfort. And then Carrie just keeps giving me shows I need to watch, and I'm like,
I just like rewatch Schitt's Creek. I did start Killing Eve on the recommendation of somebody on Instagram.
Schitt's Creek is so good.
And my husband fell asleep during the second episode, so we're not doing great. But I thought it was interesting.
The only thing I am up to date with is Loki.
I'm not. I think I'm like 1 or 2 behind.
We watched that tonight. But literally, like, I get in weird moods where I'm either watching a lot of TV, so I'm not reading as much, or the other. And right now I'm reading more, or if I don't feel like reading, or if I do an audiobook, I play The Sims. So I haven't really been watching TV besides like what we watch when we eat dinner. Killing Eve gets not so good.
The person who recommended it to me just finished like the first season like yesterday. So they're not like,
oh.
So.
The Haunting of Hill House is chef's kiss. Like, Bly Manor was great, but Hill House, a new level.
Listen, I feel like shows make me very anxious. I'm just like, oh my God, we are all gonna die. I no.
We're all gonna die. I just like, so like Peaky Blinders, I love it, but I'm emotionally attached to the characters, so I got stressed out because they're always in danger, and I stopped watching.
I'm scared to try that one also.
It's so good.
I like the styling and stuff for it. I like how it looks, but I'm afraid.
It's great. The final season should be coming out soon, so I was like, but I feel like I need to rewatch. And then
yeah.
The acting, it's like more than just a horror story. It is a family story. It is deep. It is rich. Heather, watch it in the daytime. That's what I did. I watched it in the daytime. Like, there are some like jump scare moments. You're like, ah, you know, because something just comes to the thing. But it's more of a family.
My 8-year-old hid in the kitchen yesterday and jumped on me, and I screamed. Like, you don't understand the level.
Andrew scares me all the time. On purpose and sometimes not on purpose. I'm very jumpy.
I'm super jumpy, but it's not even that. Like, I just like get so stressed out. I'm like, yeah, literally. I'm literally will stop and be like, I can't take this right now. Something might happen to my fave. Yes, they're fake. Andrew doesn't understand. He's like, it's a fake character, and I'm like, excuse me? Yeah, they're real in my heart. Okay, not the right thing.
The Sims is so amazing. What's Face Off? I don't know that one. I recently, like, I'm surprised I'm even watching Loki because anything past 25 minutes, I'm usually like, okay, I'm out. Ooh, gothic horror. True. Gothic romance.
All right, we're bribing the 3-year-old with snacks. We are doing well.
Hey, look, now you can't block me on Twitter.
I saw that today.
I mean, the emotions.
You're not talking me into it. You're making me think that, like,
I'll watch it with you. We can Netflix party.
You will have to spoil me for everything that's going to happen in order for me to do it. Listen, when I was a child, I was watching The Wizard of Oz for the first time, and I got so stressed out that my parents sent me to bed. And then I was in bed crying, and then they let me come back down, and then they told me everything that was going to happen before it happened. Yeah.
No, I can't do that. It is
That's where I'm at, okay? If you've read Neon Gods by Katie Robert, which I know you haven't read yet, if anybody has, it's like not very stressful, right? It's not very stressful. I procrastinated finishing that book for like a week, and then I made stuff from Novelty Corner. I was like, listen, you just are going to have to tell me, like, does she go away? Because the whole thing, it's a Hades and Persephone retelling, right? And her big thing is like, I've been spending my whole life on all these plans and putting everybody at risk to get out of Olympus. And if I stay with Hades, it will all have been for nothing. I'm like, what are you talking about? You being happy just because it didn't fit in your 10-year plan before you even met the man is going to ruin the plan? What are you talking about? So
Heather, I want to. I need. See, look. The Haunting of Bly Manor is a gothic romance.
Never. There's literally nothing you can say to talk me into this.
Okay, wait. Yes. Ooh. Look, I despise cigarettes. It's disgusting to me in real life, but Thomas Shelby, when he's smoking that cigarette, thank you, Lord. Look, see, they're telling you that at the funeral home scene.
Is that a sexy scene or a traumatizing scene? I don't know which
way. Emotional. It's heart-wrenching.
Away from no.
It's masterful.
I do not need help getting in touch with my emotions. They are already there. They're already on the surface. Okay.
Look. We are trying to. Yes, everyone, team up.
You don't understand the level of trauma you're going to put me through. I will face it. Listen, I cry at the ends of animated movies. Like, I don't know what you want from me. This is not going to be okay for me. Literally, we were watching Luca. Is that the new like little mer kid show on Disney Plus? I was reading, right? I was barely paying attention. Reading, watching the show with my family, and my 6-year-old at the end is like emotional, right? Like, oh no, we're your friends. We're gonna stand up for you. And my 6-year-old was like, Mama, don't cry. Don't cry, Mama. It's okay. Don't cry. And I'm like, I'm fine over here. I'm reading. I'm not paying attention.
They know you.
And then he's like, phew, he didn't cry. And I was like, seriously, child, like, what's wrong with me crying? It's sad.
Okay, we're gonna have to rewatch Carrie. We're just gonna. Okay, honestly, same. Also, this same Thomas Shelby.
Elle has my.
No, we're not listening. Sorry, Elle.
Okay.
Don't pass.
Just watch the
look.
Just watch the.
Cinematic. Okay, fine.
And you.
Luca was cute. Look, on to cute things.
Sobbing my eyes out. Let me see what this is.
You should send me that thread, Carrie. Please, thank you. I haven't watched that one. I saw it on the but I also haven't watched. Is it Soul? That everyone was talking about a while ago. I didn't have Disney Plus at that time, but I haven't watched Soul.
Were you the one that I was talking to Soul about?
Yeah. And what you said you thought it was.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I can't remember. What was that on? When were we? Was it productivity sprints? We were talking about that, but you did tell me.
It must have been, because I know we didn't tangent on the mid-year. We didn't tangent.
I haven't.
I've seen it.
I haven't. Did you like it?
I did like it. I watched it after like seeing everybody's tweets about the representation and all the things, so I was kind of already aware of all that. But on a story level, it was good.
I don't know. I can't tell you the last time I watched a movie. I honestly don't remember the last time I've watched a movie.
Luca was the last one that I watched, but the only movie that I like put on is Pride and Prejudice. I'm a very basic person over here. I watched it times.
I put on Shrek, as a like going to sleep or something, but I haven't like, oh, let me sit down and watch this movie in a while. Does Shrek scare you?
I don't like it, and I don't know if I've like ever watched it all the way through. I know.
This live is over. Goodbye.
Listen, I don't
like Shrek.
I don't see the appeal. I'm just like, I don't know. It's just like, I will say that there is a great line in there where the prince is like, I'm willing to sacrifice your lives for this cause. That was greatness. But like the rest of it, couldn't care less. And I realize I'm like in the minority.
Shrek is a masterpiece.
Sure it is. Sure. We can go with that.
Exactly. Shrek and Shrek 2. Donkey, we relate. He loves waffles. I love waffles.
I don't. He's not relatable. I don't understand him.
Heather, just when I thought we were getting a bestie status, you mess it up.
Listen, obviously we can still be friends because like you can eat waffles and I won't steal them from you. Like we are in this way.
This is true. This is true. Which Pride and Prejudice do you watch? I've never watched or read it.
Oh my God. You want to talk about not being friends?
I have it up there.
Okay, if you need a 6-hour version, it's like word for word with the book. So you could just watch that. But then also there's the one with Keira Knightley from like 2005. And it's only like
6 hours. Is that a mini series?
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God. Okay, I've tried to read Pride and Prejudice 3 separate times. And I never get past page 50.
Wow.
But I kept the book because it's like, usually when I go somewhere, I'll buy a book. So I bought it in San Francisco. So I'm always going to keep the book. But I know people who always do that, who are like,
mentality.
Pride and Prejudice is my comfort watch. And I'm like, is it?
Well, I feel like it's definitely a movie that like I started watching as a kid. So it is
the 1995.
See, when I first saw the Keira Knightley, I was like, this is garbage. Where is like in comparison, it doesn't compare. But it did grow on me, so now I can watch either one.
Is this the same one? 1995? Is that the PBS miniseries?
1995 is the miniseries. 2005 is Keira Knightley. You're just being attacked on your own channel. I mean, I'm attacking, but still.
Wow, I thought tonight we would at least be nice to me.
And you should drink some more.
I did take a break. Okay, I've not watched the Silent Place. Is that the one with Jim Halpert? Not Jim Halpert. John Krasinski. He's always going to be Jim Halpert, but
I don't know. I'm honestly not sure.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do. All the time. Who doesn't say that?
Me? Let me tell you what I don't say.
Okay, maybe. It's been a long time since I did try Pride and Prejudice. I do love drama. So maybe I'll give it another try. I have wanted to try more classics. I have a few on my shelf. Not too many. But At least it's not as long as Anna Karenina, and I suffered through that. Who?
Man, it doesn't have a happy ending. Why would you do that to yourself? Pride and Prejudice at least has a happy ending.
Oh.
Happily ever after.
I bought a really pretty edition of Anna Karenina years ago, and so then I was like, well, I feel like I should read it. I like some of it, but Anna is a raggedy bitch.
Tragic.
Wait. Shrek. I'm gonna get me a Shrek shirt and wear it in one of my videos. You hate us.
Listen, you're entitled to your opinion. You are valid.
I feel like I've seen so many screenshots or screen grabs of Pride and Prejudice, but like never watched it because like this is bringing an image to mind. I feel like I've seen that.
This is like
yes, the tea. Oh my God, I'm canceled. It's over. This has been a nice year. Goodbye, everyone.
Listen, you can just watch the 6-hour version. That is acceptable. But like I have read and watched every Jane Austen like ever. So
what's your favorite? Pride and Prejudice?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about, I have that one and I have
Emma. I don't like Emma all that much because Emma is on a personal growth journey and a character.
Oh, you hate growth.
Annoying at the beginning.
You hate watching growth.
And then she like is mean to somebody because she's uncomfortable, right? She's like mean to like puts them down in like a sarcastic way. And her love interest is like, you did poorly. Like, no. And me and my secondhand embarrassment just like can't handle it. I'm just like, no, oh my God, no. And then, like, she grows from there, but it's too much for me.
I watch Pride and Prejudice. You watch Hill House.
You could do this on your fancy new Patreon whenever that happens.
No, but are you going to watch Hill House? This says, I watch Pride and Prejudice.
Pride and Prejudice.
You watch Hill House.
Pride and Prejudice is not traumatizing. Hill House is going to...
Neither is Hill House. Hill House is...
Pay for my therapy. What are we doing here? That is the scariest thing that happens.
A dead person might show up, you know, might just like pop in. It's like, ah, and you're like, ah.
Wow, that was helpful.
Let me tell you what Keira Knightley is gonna do. She's gonna be in a period piece. Where is she? I haven't seen her recently.
For real, that's been a minute.
Quiet Place. That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
Oh my God, have a good dinner.
That's exciting.
Oh, Quiet Place. Okay, yeah.
I'm ordering Chinese tonight. It's gonna be delightful.
But look, I love donkeys, so I'm like, I'm not mad. You like a parfait.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But also, I just don't care for the entire movie, so I can't help it.
Oh, you're a girl dragon. Of course you're a girl dragon.
I DNF'd Clueless. So there's that. Clearly, I don't have taste. I don't know what to tell you.
This is a book?
No, the movie. I was like, you know what? I'm out.
Oh, Gwenny. How far she's fallen in my thoughts.
Listen, no, the movie, I watched the movie first because I was a child, but I just can picture the whole scene. And she's like looking for approval, and he's like, no, you're acting like a stupid little kid. And I was just like, oh, I don't like it.
Pride. Oh, look, my bookmark's in it from the last time. I got to page 19.
Person.
Look, it's got the bookmark from the bookstore. Yay.
There's so many amazing
classes. Oh, these are short chapters. Okay.
There's the proposal scene, the other proposal scene, the other proposal scene. Lady Catherine de Bourgh. Are the shades?
Oh, you getting blocks. You getting blocks. I have Emma. I haven't read it yet. You can don't block me. Block her.
It's okay.
Oh, I love Donkey though. Oh my God, no, please don't leave. I'll read it. I'm like, I got bullied into reading.
But now I have to be blocked because of Emma? Emma. Listen, I like her.
Ooh, have you read you've read Persuasion? You've read all of Jane Austen.
Yeah. Yep. It's been a while, but I've read all of it. Persuasion was my mom's favorite, so I watched that movie.
There's a manga? I've never read a manga in my life.
My library has this, actually. Maybe I will, because I do read manga now. So maybe I'd do that.
You read manga since when?
I read my first one in October, and then I've read some, but it's like a minuscule amount.
Oh, okay.
I feel like
Does he get you started on manga?
You know I don't buy stuff. And
no.
I feel like I do like putting it together physically than I do on the ebook.
Mm-hmm.
So I borrowed 5 from Izzy and I sent them back. And I liked one series and wasn't that impressed with the other. And then I bought these 2. And I bought like a couple on ebook and read a couple on ebook from the library. But I think I definitely like it more physically. And I'm never going to have a collection. So like,
I like how they look on else, but a vlog of me reading Pride and Prejudice. Okay, I'm writing this down in my notes app.
And you could do the movie.
Ooh, we could watch. See, I would say we could watch together, but how will we watch together without?
Just like FaceTime or Patreon or something like that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure children are fighting over marshmallows, so I think we've devolved to.
Oh gosh!
Somebody else is playing piano. Can you hear that? And by piano, I mean they're running their fingers up and down it. Because
no, I can't. Thank you. No. I surely cannot hear that. Oh yeah, you could do it on Discord. It's true on Discord.
I still have to watch the new Emma. I haven't done that yet.
Alice in Borderland? Amazing.
I never watch Alice in Wonderland stuff because
no. Well, I guess this is like a really distorted adaptation of it. You wouldn't like this is too dark.
Is there a romance? Because that's my criteria, pretty much.
No, this is like a dystopian. There's only a certain amount of people left in the city, and you have to fight a game, or you're gonna die.
No,
but it's so good.
I'm sure
need season 2. No. I would watch that right now. I mean, I can't help it.
We're happy for you.
Thank you. It's so good. I have not read any Neil Gaiman. Have I?
Oh yeah, there's a new Persuasion coming to Netflix. I did forget about that. Who did he write? I know his name sounds so freaking familiar.
He wrote a lot. American Gods. And I don't think I've read any. Wait. I might have read a middle grade by him, like the Graveyard Book. Moment. Goodreads. Neil Gaiman. He wrote Coraline. Come on, Jessica. Which I haven't read Coraline. I've watched the movie. Great movie.
I don't know that.
Coraline, Ocean at the End of the Lane, Graveyard Book, Neverwhere, American Gods, Norse mythology. He has a lot.
Oh yeah, he wrote Good Omens. That's.
I've only read the Graveyard Book, which was fine.
He said no. That's okay.
He said no.
Yeah, that's fine.
Burgers.
I think they're supposed to be sharing marshmallows, and they're not. So.
Oh, they didn't give you any marshmallows?
Well, I'm pretty sure she stole them first, and then I think he tried to steal them back.
I have not watched the first season of Good Omens because I told myself I was going to read the book, and then I didn't. So.
Do not spit at me, ma'am. What are we doing? Don't spit over there either.
She's practicing?
No, stop spitting. Ma'am? No, ma'am. My kids are really good at getting their way in technicalities. So they'll be like, I didn't dump it, I poured it and stuff like that.
Ooh.
You know.
They got that vocabulary.
Listen, you know how I can argue anything? God judged me, okay? He gave me children who are like, guess what we're gonna learn? And they argue about everything. Here, come here, babies.
Oh, I do love David Tennant. I do love David Tennant. Damn it. Oh, maybe I'll do that because I started the book and I was like, I didn't get that far, but I was like, I don't know. What a man. What a man.
What man?
David Tennant.
Who is that? He's the main character.
No. Aren't there two in Good Omens?
Yes, there's an angel and a demon, right?
I don't know which one he is, but yeah, he's one of them. He also was a doctor in Doctor Who. The ninth Doctor?
No, either. I'm just that little person over here.
You said you stepped on a little person?
I said I'm just a sad little person over here.
Oh, I was like, oh my God, you stepped on a little person.
Oh God. Plus, you would have heard them. They would have protested. Did you listen? First of all, I could be so familiar and still I'd be like, I need the context in order to know. This is why, like, anytime I'm like bringing something up, I'm like giving you hints so you can give me the answer on what I'm talking about. Remember.
Tennant is the demon, of course.
I should talk my husband into watching that. He'll probably fall asleep.
The movie is amazing.
What is Coraline? That sounds very familiar too.
Coraline is the one where like she goes to like this thing in her house and the button eyes family.
Already talked me out of it. Why are there button eyes?
For a children's book and movie, it's a little creepy. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, no.
Now, Carrie also told me I should watch Staged. Yeah, look. Bye. So many things. There's like, between the books I want to read, the YouTube videos I want to watch, the TV shows that I want to watch, the Sims that I want to play, the podcasts that I want to listen to, and the audiobooks that I want to listen to. There's just not enough time in the day. And then I'm supposed to sleep and do other things in the midst of this.
Mine is, I watch BookTube and I watch other YouTube too, but it's mostly BookTube, truth be told. And then I listen to music and I read. And then at night, when my husband's home, especially when the kids have gone to bed, we watch shows that we both like, which we can never agree on anything because he's like Walking Dead and I'm like Schitt's Creek and we don't agree. And so we either rewatch things or we try a new show and we make it like 2 episodes.
I loved The Walking Dead until like season 7 and
he's watching Fear of the Walking Dead now.
Oh, okay.
I think he got real sick of Walking Dead.
God, The Walking Dead was so good. And then
writers hate us. Like, I don't know what to tell you. They're like, we have a hit on our hands. Let's destroy it.
Yeah, let's ruin it. Why keep... So I've gone back and I've started The Walking Dead from the beginning and watched it. And then I was like, okay, maybe it's been a couple years. Maybe I can go back and maybe the newer seasons aren't as terrible. They're terrible. They're terrible.
Just the things that my husband will like tell me about those types of shows, I'm like, that's so sad. That's so sad. Listen, we watched there's like a newer Netflix movie about zombies where they like go into like the zombies take over like Los Angeles. Did you watch this? And it has Bautista in it.
I know what you're talking about. It looked terrible.
I was so mad.
It looked terrible.
Allow me to spoil you for like halfway through. Okay. The humans go in to get something or other. And then my husband is home. He's like breaking in. It's okay.
Breaking in? Did you lock him out?
Yes, but technically I locked children out, but he's breaking in. Anyways, they like go in.
Army of the Dead?
The zombies, and the zombies are smart, and there's like a king and a queen, and they kill the queen, and it turns out she had like a little zombie baby, and then the zombie king is like out to destroy all the humans. I'm like, why couldn't we have had the monster romance that we deserved? I wanted them to live happily ever after. I don't understand why this story that we got.
Of course.
I was so mad. I was like, I hate this. Why am I watching this? So that
looks terrible. I think this is around the time I stopped watching. I know the graphic novels they're based on go past, but I'm like, y'all needed to, yeah. Because I was like, how many more seasons are we going to go with this? Like, either everybody dies or y'all find a cure. Like, this is getting ridiculous. And they just keep going. And main characters have left. And I'm like, no, this is terrible.
It's sad. All right. I do have to go because my husband's here, which means
I know it's like 11 o'clock and I'm getting tired. I don't know how much longer, but thank you for hanging out with me.
You are very welcome.
Celebrating.
And congratulations.
Thank you. I'll keep working on you about Haunting of Hill House.
You're going to be doing a lot of work.
It'll have to be something like you'll have to like film your reaction or something. It's got to be content.
Obviously. But like... I can't imagine me. So, all right. Congratulations, not only on your success with subscribers, but on your longevity and making consistent content. It's no joke. So, good job.
Okay. Have a great day. Bye. Thank you. Okay. I wasn't even watching, and I was like, if Rick gone, what I'm gonna do? Like, he was getting on my nerves, but still. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Y'all. I'm always like, oh, yeah, I'm going to stay alive for so long. And then I remember I'm old and tired. And then I drank tequila, which just made me more tired. So I probably am going to get off as well. This was fun. 2 hours went by so fast. And I obviously have new content ideas. I have to read Pride and Prejudice or everyone's going to unsubscribe. Damn it. Now I feel the pressure. And now I want to rewatch Haunting of Hill House. Yup. Like, what the mess? That show was amazing. And wow. Just wow. Good night. Thank you. Why TV shows gotta go wrong? You know, I might need a buddy read. I might have to get the audio. Maybe I need to get the audio too. But after DNFing Assassin's Quest, I don't really know what I'm gonna read. I haven't really been reading, so I need to find something new. But obviously, tomorrow. Oh, I forgot. Tomorrow the book club starts. Sorry, I'm over here scratching. Tomorrow, July, the book club read we start. So you have all of July to read it, and then towards the end of July, I'll start kind of trying to figure out a time for the live show and who else is going to be in it with me. And so in the chat, it probably got lost. I wonder if I could post it again. Oh, look, it's still there. I posted again the link to the Discord if you want to be in the Book Community Read, the Nonfiction Book Club Discord. There's also a Twitter. And what else? Also tomorrow, my Patreon will go live. I'll have it linked under videos. And there's 4 tiers. Obviously, like Patreon, they have different things. It'll be tomorrow, like July 1st, my time. So like tomorrow. I don't know where you are in the world. It'll be up. It's Nigel themed, of course. Thank you. Okay. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. So tomorrow, and then also finally my merch will be up tomorrow as well. And there's a couple designs, one with Nigel. So I'll post about it on like YouTube, probably community tab. and have links and stuff, and it'll be up and then it'll be linked under videos going forward. But I was like, I'm just gonna put it up because I keep just like obsessing over it, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe I should change it. Maybe I should change it. I'm just gonna leave it. So anyway, thank you all so much. I can't believe it's been a year. I was telling Heather, it feels like it's been like 6 months, but then it also feels like it's been 3 years. Like it feels simultaneously like it's been a long time and not a long time. But wow, yeah. I really just can't believe this is how far I've come. So I can't say it enough. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad my Sicilian internet has cooperated with me for the, mostly throughout this year. Sometimes it doesn't want me to win, but thank you all for joining me now. And I'm sending love from Nigel as well. Thank you. Even though he's gone to bed, so now I'm gonna take my old self to bed. And then, yeah, tomorrow's July. Very rude. Very rude. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thanks, y'all. July 1st. I guess now I have to film the mid-year freak out tag. Okay, I'll get to it. Anyway, good night. Bye.